How would you like to make $1,000 every single week from sending DMs? What's up everybody? Today I'm going to show you step by step exactly what appointment setting is so that you have a full understanding and you can get started. So you've probably heard of high ticket sales and remote closing. Appointment setting is just a step below and it is a super crucial part of it. So before the prospect even goes on the sales call, they will go through an appointment setter, which will talk to the prospect, get a full understanding of their situation and then qualify them and make sure that they're a good fit for the product or service. Then once the appointment setter ticks all the boxes, they send them a link and book them in for a call with the closers. So then the prospect will get on a call with the closer and the closer should close the deal depending on how good they are. And then once the deal is closed, the appointment setter will get paid generally a commission of around 3 to 8%, but it varies on the product or service and the whole pricing of the offer. So imagine if you're on an offer that is $5,000. Now that's pretty low, but we'll keep it reasonable. That setter would be getting a commission around 5%, which is still $250 every time the deal is closed. So you can imagine that the setter is eating pretty well. Now I know what you're thinking, Asher, sounds too good to be true. It's so simple, it's so easy. It is that easy, and it's that simple. It's just qualifying and booking in calls. I'm gonna be honest with you, I think it's so simple that anyone can actually do this. So essentially you're an influencer or someone with a large amount of following and you have a product or a company or an offer that you sell. You use your social media and your personal brand to promote that. Now you're gonna be getting a lot of DMs that are coming through every single day and you can't even keep up with them because you need to focus on your business and answering DMs really is the last thing on your mind. For example, if you put together my TikTok, my Instagram, I get a fair few messages a day because I'm an affiliate and I post a lot of content bringing in leads to my DMs. Now, instead of me being glued to my phone every single day answering these DMs, I would rather hire a 20-year-old that's going to be able to filter through and manage my DMs so that I can go out and create more content and go out and travel. Right now I'm in Bali and it gives me that freedom to go wherever I want without having to worry about answering a lot of DMs. So that's the main reason people hire appointment setters, so they can go out and live their life and do their job and work on their business while the appointments and deals are being set, while it's working while they sleep. Now, obviously when I hire people to run my DMs, I only hire from the same sales agency that I went through, ABC Empire. So because I have that trust in them and they are qualified and experienced in the job. So you only need 4 deals in a week to close to make $1,000 a week if you're on that $5,000 offer making 5%. So you can definitely make some really good money with this. And what's required is a phone, English speaking, and some internet. You can literally work anywhere as long as you have that Wi-Fi connection or that data connection. You can be on the beach, enjoying, maybe sitting at home in bed. That's honestly what I think is the best part of the job, having that freedom. And also the best part is people don't actually know that it's you messaging them. So they think they're messaging the business or the influencer, but really they're messaging you. Now I'm not trying to be fake or anything, but if someone has 2 million followers, it's very rare that they're going to be answering their own DMs. That's why they hire the appointment setters. So don't hate, but see it as an opportunity to go out and make some money for yourself. So I'm going to tell you how you're going to become an appointment setter and be able to get started and get your feet wet and make some money. So step 1, you need to learn the skill. Now you already have the skill of sending DMs and you send your mates memes every single day. So you could 100% follow a framework or questions and responses and then eventually send a link to book that prospect in for a call. So you already have the skill. Now where can you find an offer? Now you can go on the Facebook groups and look for opportunities on there, and there is opportunities. I've had a few good clients from there and heard some great opportunities come through, but beware, there is a few scams because it's so popular at the moment. People are just posting everything in there. You can go message influencers and businesses and say something along the lines of, hey, I know you probably get hundreds of messages a day. I would love to help you out with these messages and book in your leads for a call. If that's your offer, that's a pretty good offer, and eventually you're going to have someone that's going to take that offer. So now that you have the job, it's time to work. So you'll be messaging around 30 to 70 people every single day, qualifying them, understanding their situation, and then booking them in for a call. So let's say you're messaging a prospect and they're ready to book in the call. So instead of you just sending the link out to them and going, yeah, here, send them a link. Hey, Mr. Prospect, I managed to get this link off them. Jump on the link, fill out your details, and then book in a call. And then once you've booked in the call, send me a screenshot of the confirmation so that I can cross-check it with the team. Now, why do we do this? Good question. So, reason behind this, number 1, so then you have proof that the prospect is actually booked and you can mark them as booked. Number 2, you know exactly what time they booked for in their time zone and they have proof. And not to mention, they also know what time they have. And number 3 is for your pre-call reminders. So the night before of all the calls, so let's say on Wednesday night, you got 5 calls that are coming up for the closers on the Thursday. So Wednesday night, and you'll text the prospects and you'll just check in with them. Hey, Mr. Prospect, just checking in that you are all good for your call at 11 a.m. with Jake. Now that's why it's there to have the screenshot there of the booking confirmation. So when you check the time difference on the booking system, you can match it up and make sure that it lines up. So that's how you can double check to make sure that they know what time it is and make sure that the time is correct. Because you can book in as many calls as you want, but if they don't show up to the call, you don't get paid. Your goal is to get them on that call. So the way you do this is obviously the pre-call, even remind them a few days beforehand saying, hey man, your call's coming up in a few days. Are you still all good for that? Make sure you set aside some time, charge your laptop, charge your phone, and be in a quiet room, and also have a solid Wi-Fi connection. Don't be sitting in your car or anywhere that has distractions, because that's just going to cause issues. So then most importantly, the location of the call. So you need to send them their Zoom link into the DM messages so that they have it there. Even though they'll have it in their emails, it's too much time to flick through the 3 emails and try to find it. Better you just send it to them on the DM, and that way they can press it straight away. And it goes straight there, it's nice and easy, and it's straight into the lobby where the closer can then accept them into the meeting. So that's pretty much it. You've messaged them, qualified them, booked them in for a call, they've gotten on the call. Now, did they close or did they not? So let's say they close. What do? You follow up. You text them, hey man, welcome to the team. Congratulations on being accepted, being let in, keen to connect with you on the inside. And then you might have to do a welcome post into the group or the school community, depending what offer you're on, and also perhaps get on an intro call with them and show them the ropes of the community or the offer that it is. Really depends on what you're selling. Now, what happens if they don't sell and they don't get closed by the closer? What do? We still follow up. We follow up and we check in with them. Hey, Mr. Prospect, how was your call? What are your thoughts? What are your feelings? Do you have any questions? And most of the time, they're going to come back. See, the whole idea of this is to give them a good experience with the whole company, with the offer, with you, because you don't want to ghost them just because they didn't buy. And when it comes to sales, 80% is from follow-ups. 80%. Wrap your head around that. But why is it super important to follow up? Firstly, because they already know the price is 5K, 10K, 15K, whatever. So they already know. And now they understand what the price is. They understand that they actually need it and it's going to help them get to their goals and what they need to achieve with their business or fitness or education, whatever it is. So they're going to go one or two ways. Hear about the price and just go, nah, I can't afford it. Too bad, I won't be able to do it. Or they're gonna go and they're gonna be thinking, okay, I can't afford it now, but if I put these things into place and I start working hard and I start saving, then eventually I will be. So, a month's time down the track, they'll hit you up again. And they already know the price. They've already know that it can help them get to their goals and they wanna start. So now they're ready to start and they already know the price. So it's an easy close. So that is the main important. So that is why follow-ups are so key. Otherwise you might just lose the lead. Now I wouldn't suggest just watching YouTube as you're training, because really at the end of the day, it's just videos on a screen. So I would suggest to go out and get some proper training, which is going to allow you to fail and learn, most importantly, and develop your skill in appointment setting. And number two, be actually an expert on it. Now, the way I went about this was I joined a sales training agency, which basically trained me up and taught me and then put me onto a role, which I started making money. So if you are looking for a sales agency and getting ready to start, I can definitely help you with that. All you gotta do is comment the word training. I'll be sending you a free workshop video, get you started and see if it's for you. And if you want to talk to me and you have any questions, send me a DM on Instagram and I'll personally DM you, okay? Thank you so much, legends. Have a good one and stay safe. Cheers.